Hello friends, it's Terry with Terry's Mailbox, and today I'm going to show you an entirely different way to use the Vault Boutique dies. So I created this layered vintage display box by using the vintage boutique dies. So again, here is that die set, and there is the flowers. So the first thing I did was I made a boatload of flowers. So I ended up pulling some backdrops, different pieces, and then trimmed them down and used my sidekick to cut them out. So again, it was very easy, and again, it went really quickly, and I cut a boatload of these floral ring type of things out that you then assemble to make three-dimensional roses. So again, I'm just kind of working here, running them through the sidekick. And so I'm going to use my hot glue gun to put them together. So here we'll show you how you kind of pull them apart. There's a center piece, and then it kind of makes this spiral type piece that actually creates a three-dimensional rose. So as you can see, I've got a whole pile of them there. So what I'm going to do now is I'm grabbing my my shaping tool. This is the Sizzix shaping tool. So again, I'm just kind of pressing in each one of the petals, and you can see as I do that, it kind of pulls them up and makes them three-dimensional, and that just makes it so much easier to put together. So you grab your tweezers and you just start rolling. So you roll, keep rolling around the spiral here to put it all together. So Tim had a great idea on his vault release video that he did. So again, use your hot glue gun and put a little blob of hot glue directly on your craft mat, then stick the larger two petals to it, add another blob of hot glue, and then go ahead and stick the spiral piece in there and hold it for a little bit. And that helps you create beautiful three-dimensional flowers. So again, I made a lot of them. I really wanted to do a lot of them. So the next thing I did was I grabbed my vintage photo Distress Oxide ink, and I went ahead and inked all the flowers. So to create that box, I used a little, I think it's a 4-inch approximately square box. So again, I cut a piece of cardstock, and then I went ahead and used my collage medium to attach the collage paper palette on there, which, is one that I really like because, again, I like rainbow colors. So again, I'm adding the collage medium with just a regular old brush to the bottom there, and then we'll go ahead and stick that collage medium piece down there in the bottom. And you can see I've already die cut a white doily from the set, so I went ahead and added the collage medium on there, attached it, and then went ahead and just ran the collage medium over the top of the doily. So that part of my box is done. So the next thing I'm going to start doing is putting roses together. So again, I've kind of laid all my little leaf pieces out there, and I want to do kind of a semicircle around half of the doily. So again, I'm kind of picking up a rose, adding a couple of leaves, and again, placing them all next to each other, sort of in rainbow color. It's a little bit difficult to tell because with the ink that I added on them later, they're not quite as bright rainbow, but again, they are in rainbow order. So again, we'll just kind of keep adding around the circle here. You should see a red arrow down at the lower right-hand section of your screen. I'd love it if you would come and subscribe to my YouTube channel. I have a lot of fun. I love doing floral things. Love Tim Holtz and grunge, and anything in that area. I'm all over. So would love to have you be a subby friend. So again, I'm just kind of shaping and adding the flowers. So once I'm happy with the number of the flowers here, then we'll move on to the next section. So again, just kind of adding the flowers, adding the leaves, using my collage medium. This stuff's just amazing. It just really does attach and help you to create these three-dimensional type of pieces. So there is all my flowers in place. And the next thing I did, I stamped a sentiment from the CMS 394 Tiny Text onto black cardstock. So I white heat embossed it on the black cardstock. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to put it there in the middle. And what I decided to do was I wanted to kind of pop it up. So it actually creates a semicircle here. So what I'm going to do is figure out approximately where I want it. And you can see there, I'm kind of playing with it, and it is popped up in the middle. So I'm going to go ahead and add collage medium on the sides to hold the edges. There you go. You can see that. See how it's popped up there. I thought that was kind of a cool effect. And then I found one more purple flower, and I ended up attaching that onto the left side of that banner. I also then took some seam binding, and again, I have a lot of this stuff, so I tend to use it a lot to create bows with. So what I ended up doing was spraying it with wilted violet. I actually soaked it with wilted violet. And of course, I had a little bit left over, and I'm one never to waste ink sitting on my craft mat. So I kept inking and dipping and creating backgrounds that I'll put aside to use someplace else. You know, you might see them in a die cut someday, but... So anyway, I went back and dried the ribbon to make sure it was done. And here I am kind of adding that purple flower. I just thought, that would just add a little more interest over there on the left-hand side of the box. That's just fun. So I first attempted to just use the collage medium and glue the bow up there on the right hand. It didn't go very well for me. It was just really having trouble sticking. So I ended up wiping it off and then used my hot glue gun to attach it. But again, here is the final vintage fun, colorful box that I created. I hope you enjoyed my video. It's Terry with Terry's Mailbox. I'm on Facebook, Instagram, Blogger, and YouTube. I'd love to count you as a subby friend. Have a great day and be creative.